It's the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Seattle Mariners.
All right, it is Game 7, KGriffey World Series. Winner goes home with the trophy. After the game, there will be a post-game interview between both coaches, see what they thought. And a short Q&A section from the live audience.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. Strike.
That's a hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Dave Martinez. Save.
That's a hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Okay.
Out.
We got fielder's choice. That's game. That's game.
The center fielder, Tony Warback. Strike one. Batting second, the shortstop, Nicky Morandini. Strike one. Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Molitor. Foul ball. Strike two. He's in there. Strike three. Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Canseco. Strike two.
If you would have dropped it, I probably would have scored.
Leadoff batter, the second baseman, Jeff Fry. Out. Batting second, the shortstop, Mark Mazzolini. Strike one. Strike two. Strike three. Batting third, the center fielder, Curtis Goodwin. Out. Batting first, the right fielder, Carl Ratt. Out. Batting second, the third baseman, Bobby Bonilla. Strike. Strike two. Strike three. Batting third, the left fielder, Dave Nilsson. Strike one.
Oh! You died for it.
The catcher, Kurt Gromwelly. Strike one.
967.
Strike two. He's in there.
Oh! Is that? Oh! If you would have yacked it out of here, I would have been like, what? I didn't get full circle.
No.
I got a full circle, but
He ripped it.
Batting first, the first baseman, Dale Swain. Out. Batting second, the catcher, Dan Wilson. Strike. Batting third, the left fielder, Rich Amaral. Strike one. Strike. He's in there. Strike three. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. Strike one. Strike two. Here.
oh! Woo!
Now that the designated hitter, Jimmy Davis. Strike one. Strike two. Batting second, the center fielder, Tony Womack. Strike. Strike two. Strike three. Batting third, the shortstop, Nicky Morandini. Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Martinez. Strike one.
He's tired.
Strike two.
Is he?
I think so.
After 3 innings?
Strike three. Now batting, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Yup.
He should be able to get that.
Out.
Oh!
Batting third, the
That was
second
weird.
baseman, Jeff Fry.
Not really.
I got jumped over last second to get it.
Strike one. Strike. Here. Batting first, the first baseman, Paul Molitor.
Dirt.
Out.
Oh!
Look at that one-handed grab.
What a
Batting
catch.
second, the second baseman, Jose Canseco.
Drop!
Batting third, the right fielder, Carl Everett.
1, 2, 3. Down.
Batting first, the shortstop, Mark Recolano.
Go!
Oh, man.
That sounded like it was something.
Out. Batting second, the center fielder, Curtis Goodwin. Strike one. Strike. Out. Now batting the first baseman, Dale Slade. Out.
Big. 5 innings is okay.
I mean, I had 2 full circles. I think they did. Yeah.
Oh! Get out of here, Bobby Bonilla! Huge.
Second, the left fielder, Dave Wilson. Strike. Strike two. Strike three. Batting third, the catcher, Kurt Van Leeuwen. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Chili Davis.
Oh, man.
Now batting the catcher, Dan Wilson. Now pitching, Steve Faltisek.
Faltis.
Out. Batting second, the left fielder, Rich Amaral. Strike one. Strike two. Strike three. Batting third, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. Out. It's still
Okay.
anybody's game. Now batting the center fielder, Tony Morgan. Strike. Out. Batting second, the shortstop, Nicky Morandini. Strike. Strike. Strike three. Now batting the first baseman, Paul Molitor. Strike. Strike two.
Oh, oops. Oopsies.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Canseco.
That could have been right. As a full circle.
Batting first, the right fielder, Dave Martinez. Out. Batting second, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
That's pretty good.
Out. Batting third, the second.
Why was that guy standing right behind him on first base? Yeah, I'm going to give you the ball, dude.
Just in case.
Oh, 3 Dwarpy hits.
Out.
2 more innings.
Batting second, the third baseman, Bobby Bonilla. Strike one. Strike Nicholson.
Is your guy still ready to go?
Oh, yeah, dude.
So much better.
Batting first, the catcher, KGriffey. Strike. Strike. Out. Got him.
Got him.
Batting first, the shortstop, Mark Leonard. Safe.
No! Are you kidding me?
Batting second.
No, no, no.
Curtis Goodwin.
What was that?
He's in there.
Yeah, what was that?
Batting third, the first baseman, Dale Swain. Strike.
Oh, that was the pitch.
It was.
Strike.
Left it hanging for you. Ooh.
The catcher, Dan Wilson.
No! No!
Oh.
That was big. Cul-de-sac gave me three good innings.
Strike.
But do I keep pitching cul-de-sac? Yeah, you gotta take that down.
Now pitching, Mike Jackson. Strike two.
Holy moly.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Chili Davis. Strike one.
Oh, get there!
Weird hit.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Curve just like Logan Jacobs.
Strike. Strike. Here, smoking. Leadoff batter, the left
You
fielder,
got the heart of your man.
Amaral.
Is Edgar up next?
Yes.
Here, Dave. This is who you want, unless you're gonna change into a home run hitter here.
I don't really have any.
Yeah.
Strike one. Out. Batting second, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
I would love to walk him, but I don't want to give up a homer to lose. You gotta pitch to him. Go!
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
Batting third, the right fielder, Dave Martinez.
Come on!
Should have been a hit.
Oh, yes! Game over. All right, shortly following this game will be the post-game wrap-up of the World Series thoughts and a short Q&A. So please stick around. So now's the time. If you want to post any questions, we will answer them for you. I don't see any questions on the post just yet, but we'll wait a minute. Yes, George, we can read the live stream. So whatever questions you post, we can see. So we'll give you guys another minute to get your questions up, and well, Rick and I are ready to take the podium whenever you're ready. All right, we're going to get rolling on the Q&A here, so just bear with us for one moment while we switch this over. All right. All right, we got this one is for Ratt. How do you feel after coming back 0-3? So, honestly, the feeling, it's incredible. I didn't think I could do it, but I looked at it not like it was that big. I just did one game at a time and just kept plugging along. Players went in there. Molitor had a big game 6. Bobby Bonilla had a huge game 7, and we did it. Next question.
Rick, I felt like you got a few bad breaks in that one. Do you agree? Yeah, I would agree with that statement. You know, things just didn't really go the way we would have liked them to, obviously. I felt like I got a few full circles in there and didn't really get any hits out of it. That's just sometimes how the game goes. So, you know, you can't really like it, but it is what it is. And you got to be proud of your team for, you know, accomplishing, you know, making it to the World Series. So, you know, there's always next year, obviously, and we look forward to it.
All right, next question. This one is from Ryan Parr from East Troy, Moose Goose 54. And what do you think your team did or didn't do? This is for Rick. What do you think your team did or didn't do to ultimately win the series?
Obviously, in that last 3-game stretch where we lost, 4-game stretch, sorry, we just didn't manufacture a lot of hits. A lot of times we were getting maybe 3 or 4 hits a game, and it just wasn't enough to bring home the runners. Whenever we did have runners on base, you know, we weren't really pushing them forward, getting them into scoring position, and then ultimately getting them home. You know, whenever we would bunt someone to second base and trying to, you know, really, you know, let someone step up to the plate, it really just didn't see that from my players. You know, it was a good series. We still won 3 games, which I'm happy about. Yeah.
All right, next question.
What do you think? Have you been tested for PEDs? You look juiced up. I think that's to you.
That's to me. And Yes, I have been tested. I'm actually taking Michelob Ultras, the sponsored beer of choice for the KGriffey Junior World Series. Cheers. All right, next question. Who is Duke betting on? Me? I don't know. Next question. That question was for Ratt. All right. Such a lag. All right. Well, you don't have to make fun of the stream. Jeez. This one is for both of you. What personnel moves are you going to make this offseason? All right. So I'll let you kick it off here.
With every season brings, amount of changes. I think the first thing we're going to look to address is obviously the hitting coach. We didn't get a whole lot of good reps out there, and it's something that we need to address when we know that we have so many talented batters out there.
For me, this is our third series that we've played together, and the first series, if I can recall, I think I won.
This is true.
I did win, and that was a series I had the greatest relievers. I made some changes the second series that we played the next year, and I focused more on hitting, and I had the worst starters known to mankind. And this year I was like, no, we are not doing that, and we're going to have really fucking good starting pitchers. And I had really bad relievers, that's for sure. But I made sure my starters were good. They went 7, 8, 9 innings most times, and that really set me up to win. I'm going to focus on pitching next year, maybe get some better relievers, but I want to make sure I get at least one, if not two horsemen. Paul Molitor was huge, and so is Edgar Martinez. You need horsemen. Big circles, big dicks, can't go wrong. Good question, though, from Ryan Parr from East Troy. And George also agreed. He thought that was a good question. Are you worried about the luxury tax? We're not so much worried about it, I would say, per se. I don't know. Do you have any input for that?
I'm not worried about it at all. I feel like we're a good enough team to where we can get our fans to come every single day, really fund the team. It's a team that people can get behind and really have fun watching. So I don't see the luxury tax really putting a damper on the team spirit or even going into next year.
Yeah, I couldn't believe, a little off topic, but I couldn't believe that just the incredible turnout that we had for this series. And we couldn't have done this without all of the viewership and the sponsors that we got. It's you guys that make this tournament or this series what it is. So thank you, and thank you for sticking around after the game, celebrating these Michelob Ultras and drinking with us. Obviously, we're looking forward to next year's series, and we're hoping to double in size for next year. So maybe get at least 4 viewers for next year. That's our goal, and we're maybe hoping to have a marketing department. Maybe some new opportunities will open up. So stay tuned.
And to kind of add on that, I know I shared a few marketing ideas with Matt. Obviously, one thing we want to address is the quality. I don't know if it's exactly where it needs to be in 2018. So that's something we're obviously going to look to improve to get those new subscribers, because we want to really make KGriffey like a staple, something that people want to watch. And it's not that people don't want to watch it. We just would like to expand into greater horizon.
Yeah, good point. But yeah, no, very, very good question, George. What about cheerleaders? That's something we're looking into. We haven't had a lot of interest from women so far, but with your help, maybe you can help market or share ideas of how to attract them. Rick, do you feel like you let down Tomer? Because obviously he had a bet on you for, it's a big deal. Are you worried this will send him on a downward spiral?
Honestly, I am a little bit worried. I actually didn't know that Tomer bet on me for the first 3 games, I'm pretty sure. So those were the 3 that I won. I feel like when I heard that Tomer bet on me, it put me under a lot of pressure to try and succeed and win. And maybe that was my ultimate downfall throughout the series is I guess I knew a little bit too much. And I guess that might have been my greatest downfall.
Yeah, just a couple more questions here. So just if you can think of your last great questions. They've all been great so far, but let's see what else we have here. George has another one. He's rapid firing right now. Can you please explain the taste difference between aluminum twist-off bottles versus regular glass bottle lobes? That might be the best question on the whole fucking comment sheet here. What I like about the fucking tall boys in the aluminum cans is that, first off, 16 fluid ounces, you can't beat that. You get more beer for bottle. You can throw these at people and you won't hurt them. They're eco-friendly, or at least they seem like they might be. I know it's 95 calories per the can, so it's a very light option for those who are trying to watch their figure. Rick, you want to add on that?
Yeah, I think Michelob is definitely the best sponsor we could find just because of the low carb option. Obviously, we're trying to keep ourselves in the best shapes during this series, and Michelob was the only really beer we could choose to kind of, focus on our full health.
And another thing with the twist-offs, you can always twist it back on, obviously, put it back in the fridge, and if you wake up in the middle of the night, you want some more, it's there for you. So very convenient. The convenient factor is what makes it great. So just a couple more questions. Do a full lobe flip cup, all right? And then full lobe flip cup. All right, that seems like a good way of how to send this off. So we will get that ready. Stay tuned in 1 minute here.
Both again the same side.
Yeah, I can see it. Our viewers need to see it. All right, so we gotta wait for this lag to catch up a little bit. This looks pretty good. All right, maybe tilt it up a little. All right, so we have full beers in these cups. And again, thank you so much for the support. We're gonna chug this flip cup. So if you guys want open bets, you better put it in the comment section right now. Who do you think's gonna win? All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Who won that? We need to know who won. Put that in the comment section. Who just won? We'll wait for your response. Oh,
Yeah.
George voted Rick. Damn.
Rito. It was Rick.
Redo says
Oh.
Pyre. I don't know. I'm not trying to drink like 3 beers in 20 minutes here, but yeah, I'm gonna turn this live stream off. We're going on almost an hour probably, but all right. See you guys.